What's up, YouTube? So we're back again with another truck talk, or I guess a part of the vlog. Wow, I have a lot of white hairs on my beard. I didn't even realize that. Anyways, so what's going on is I'm driving to the flip house. I'm gonna go take pictures of it with a gimbal and videos and just like, you know, get a little update on what's going on with it. We're still waiting to do the exterior because there's snow tomorrow again in the forecast. So yeah, the weather's not really cooperating with us here in Calgary to get that done. And that should be it, like in terms of the actual work that needs to be done other than cleaning. After that, I'm gonna go put down a lawn sign on the job that we closed. There's a couple estimates that I have to give, but I don't think they're gonna be at home. Those appointments are later. So there's a Good Life location really close by, and that's why I have my Good Life membership. And like, I'm just gonna probably go to the gym, and then by then it'll probably be around noon. I'll be done around like 2:30, and then I'll head to meet a lot of the people who have to give estimates. So yeah, I'll pretty much go give estimates after that. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna add the video of the flip in between the two clips of me driving. And yeah, so the interior looks pretty good. There's no issue with it. All the inspections have been passed. They're just cleaning up. So the cleaning's gonna be done within, they said, the next 24 hours. So I mean, should be done the next time you guys see it. We're just waiting on the stucco again, just the weather. And you know, yesterday I was talking to myself again, and I was just thinking about like how I'm organizing things in my life so I don't burn out, and how I'm able to work so much. And honestly, there's not much in my life other than work. Like, I have boats for things that I care about, in terms of like, so if you watch my regret video, there's kind of like the framework that I have for minimizing regret. And essentially what I'm doing is like, I'm taking 3 things that matter to me a lot, and I just sum it up into boats, and I think about how big those boats are. And I realized this last night, but like, think about, so for me, the boats are health and wellness, business and wealth, or I guess you could just say money and wealth in general, because I think those 2 things are different to me, right? Like, being rich is different than being wealthy. And then my third boat is just stuff that I'm passionate about, and I think this is what keeps me mentally healthy and keeps me going, because I can switch in between these boats during the day. Like, think about this, like you're at sea and you have a yacht and you have a little like rowboat, and then you have like a big like tanker ship or whatever, right? Like a cruise ship or something like that. And that's what I've broken it down to. So like, I have my rowboat, which I think is for like my health and my fitness. For me, that's like gym and Hapkido. Hapkido's kind of it's like a Taekwondo judo mix. So yeah, like it's a combat sport essentially, or a martial art, I guess you would call it. But anyway, so I have that boat, which is like my rowboat, and then I have my boat that I'm passionate about. And my boat that I'm passionate about is like my yacht. Let me just center this. And the boat that I'm passionate about is like my yacht, right? And like, that's the boat where I dream. And like, what falls under that category for me is like my energy drink, because I'm just passionate about it and I care about it, and like watches, cars, things like that, like materialistic shit that I would want to have, that's like a dream. And not because I'm doing it for somebody else, just because I'm doing it for me. It's what makes me happy, right? There's certain things that make me happy, there's certain things that don't make me happy. Like, I don't really care about branded clothes and shit. I don't think I own anything like crazy expensive in terms of clothing or shoes. I'm not a huge shoe guy, right? But I do like watches, I do like cars. I don't also care about a big house, you know? Like, for some people, their house is like a very important part of their lives. I don't, again, but I am like a single male in my late 20s, so I don't give a fuck. Like, if you give me a bedroom and like the rest of the house was garage, I'll be happy as fuck. And then my third boat is like wealth generation and getting rich. So one boat for health, one boat for wealth, and one boat for pretty much just passion and being happy and making sure that I feel refueled and recharged. And that's sort of what the energy drink brand is for me. And I'm really enjoying splitting these processes up because I can do some processes during some parts of the day and kind of segregate phases where it feels like it's work, so that way I don't burn myself out. I don't ever actually feel tired because I'm just liking what I do, right? And if I don't like it, I switch to another boat. So yeah, that, like, just think about it. Like, in my head, I'm thinking is like, let's say if it looks like the ocean, the waters are getting murky, there's going to be a storm, I'll hop in my big tanker, my safe haven, right? And that would be like roofing and exteriors, then like building houses and wealth, because I know what works for me. That's my cash flow. That's my safe spot. I always know that's there. You know, I'm going to make it work. But the second one is like stuff that I'm passionate about. So let's say the waters are more calm. I can get in my yacht. It's a nice sunny day. I'm going to be sun tanning, whatever, right? Like smoking a cigar on that yacht type of vibe. And then the third boat is like my health and wellness. It's like for the days where I need to like mentally and physically exert myself, right? More so physically, because it's different type of energy that you burn when you use your glycogen in your muscles, right? So like that's my thought process on how to not burn out and how to not make entrepreneurship seem like such a drag. Up today, walking my dogs was fun, chilling with my dogs was fun, and then answering emails was a little bit of work, and then I took the break of walking my dogs, and then now I'm at the flip house, and that's a little bit of work, but is it really? And then like now I'm gonna go do actual work for like an hour or two, and I'm putting down the lawn signs and talking to a couple of the neighbors, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. So like I just sprinkle in a little bit more fun, makes it much easier, and then after that I'm gonna go back and do a little bit more work, and it's gonna be 3 to 4 hours of work, and then I'll probably go home or to the office and, you know, work a little bit more, and I'll maybe get like 4 to 6 hours of solid work in. And then after that, I go home, walk the dogs, and do shit like that, and read, and just do things that I'm passionate about again. So I think this mix of like having work and passion is so important to actually having longevity to the things that you're doing and the lifestyle that you're trying to live. Kind of just like pop up into my head, and it's that every single time I've tried to cut corners or do shit the easy way, it's like never worked out. And I feel like that's important to say, because everybody who's probably not getting the results that they want, it's probably because they're avoiding some sort of the work that they need to be doing, truthfully. Every single time, like, it very viciously and brutally reminds me that the work just needs to be done, and that there's no like sexy way to do it. Like the unsexy stuff that you do in your business and day to day is literally what's going to drive your income forward, period. Reminder for you too, just go do whatever the fuck you need to do. Like whatever you're avoiding is probably the work that needs to be done, and chances are if you do hard shit more often, that will get you results. So yeah, I'm just driving to the office now. It's about 20-25 minutes to drive. What I realized is that like willpower is a depletable asset for me. Like in the morning I start off with, let's say, 100%, like think of it like a battery, and then over time the more tasks that I do or things that take extra willpower and discipline, my willpower wears out. And most humans are like that. Like I don't have the science behind it, but that's why most people like binge eat or have ice cream and shit at night, or they fuck up their diet at night, or they have a drink or a smoke at night, right? So I wanted to get the work, like all of the hard, unsexy work out of the way when I have my willpower and discipline at a higher percentage, and then I can do the easy shit now, which I'm going to do after 1:30 onwards. And like going to the gym and working out has just always been easy to me. That takes like zero willpower, to be honest with you. Like it's very rare days that I don't feel like working out anyways, and when I know I have those days, it's usually just a time for me to take a day off anyways. And that's kind of how I structure my workouts. Like I work out as many days and do keto whatever until I can't, and then I just take those days off. So I don't really have any set days off from the gym or working out or whatever. And that's kind of how I just like to live my life. And same thing with work, right? Like I work as many days as I can until I feel like I can't work, and then I don't work and whatever, because all those other days that I've been working, I made up for, and I was enjoying what I was doing, right? If it gets to a day where I feel like I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, I take the day off. And again, I guess that's a privilege of being self-employed, but or running your own business. But I mean, I don't know, I would have probably done that at a job, or figured that out at a job too. And I have worked jobs like that where I work until I can't work, and that's it. And as long as I'm getting results, why would anybody who owns a business that I work for have any issues with it, right? So yeah, that's what's going on. I uploaded the picture onto Instagram. Yeah, see you guys at the office maybe, or at the dog walk or something like that. Sick. So I did all of the estimates for tomorrow, ordered a little bit more material that I needed to do, posted an ad on Indeed for sales reps. So if you're looking, you know, give me a shout. There's also a company channel as well that I frequently update and add videos onto. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the office. I think I'm gonna be done in about 30 minutes. I have a little bit more bookkeeping and other work to do. Yeah, and I posted on the company Instagram already. I'm gonna head home. I haven't eaten yet. It's already 3 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna head home, have a little bit of food, walk the dogs, and then head to the gym. And then yeah, answer any emails that come in, anything like that. And then after that, I'll be having dinner, walking the dogs, and just doing my nighttime routine. And I'll probably take you guys through that, or honestly, it's pretty boring. It's just basic shit. I like usually just read or whatever. And then yeah, go to sleep. So yeah, that's pretty much 80% of what my days look like. On days when there's a lot of jobs happening, I'll be driving around going to site as well. So I'll probably start recording that stuff too. Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Large 12. Just kidding. I don't know why that stuck in my head.